who loves pizza. Okay? So, imagine, what's your name?
Dennis.
Dennis. What's your second name?
I don't have my second name.
You don't have a second name? No. Your Everett.
Last name?
Yeah, last name. Jack.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say your surname is Giacchini, and your parents, who came from Trieste, originally came from Calabria, and you have a pizzeria in town, and it is famous. Everybody knows Giacchini's Pizzeria. Yeah, it's and then one day, what's your Moitza? Yeah, you love sushi. Yeah, so you go to Japan for a couple of years, and you fall in love with Japan and sushi, and not the Japanese. You come back home to marry a. Yes, yeah. Love does not go quite that far, but the food is good. Yeah. Okay. And so you come home and you open a sushi bar next door to Giacchini's Pizzeria. Okay. So we are now consultants for Giacchini's Pizzeria. What? Because this sushi bar is a driver, right? It's a competitive driver. So you will do something. You won't do nothing. Yeah? You may do not much, being from Calabria, but originally, but the Slovenian heritage is very strongly there. So you have big work ethic. You may have to cut that particular bit there. No, it's okay. No. So what do? Suggestions. What can Giacchini's Pizzeria do? Don't all speak at once. What could he do?
Renew the place, renovate the place, create new menus.
Hang on.
Burn down the neighbors.
Okay.
Want the legal suggestions or the illegal ones?
I think there are only 2 or 3 illegal ones, so we can have them as well. So we can renovate. That's an action. Yeah. We can. What was the other one?
New menus, new offers. Business, let's say, to some extent.
Let's say expand the portfolio, so we can look at the menu, we can create new pizzas, we can revise and revamp the menu. What else can we do? We can burn the place down.
Neighbors.
Oh yeah, burn their place down. We can call our cousins.
Some events like happy hours or.
Okay.
In marketing, advertising.
Happy hour. Advertise.
Review the prices.
Okay. Change prices. Okay.
Make offers like packages. If you order one pizza, the second is.
Okay. Offers. Okay. Good. What else could we do? What I like is there's a couple that I like. One of them is increasing the quality of service. Yeah. So we can get some waitresses with almost no clothes on, and we can get some waiters. Yeah. Italian waiters with almost no clothes on. Cover them in olive oil. Have a theme pizzeria. Yeah. It's no longer sexist because we're doing men and women. Yeah. So I think that's quite nice. So let's put as an overall goal improve service quality. Yeah. What else would an overall goal be?
So focus will be on quality, not on quantity.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. So quality, not quantity. Because that's a strategic goal, isn't it? Yeah? That's not a specific action or activity. Improving service quality is like a direction. It's not a particular thing. There are things that you need to do in order to do this. Yeah? What else is there in terms of goals? We could, can we reduce cost? Reduce.
But why?
Just as an example of a strategy. So, what else could we do on actions? Another one that often comes up is takeaway. Yeah. So, what do you call it? Pizza delivery. Okay. So, renovate. This action. What goal does it fit into?
Improve service quality.
Okay. Expanding the portfolio. Okay. Okay. That's what's the strategy? Happy hour.
This is improving.
Doesn't fit, does it?
No,
So okay.
it's improving revenue, maybe.
Okay.
Increasing revenue, maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Or marketing kind of.
Increasing what kind of revenue? If you put a happy hour in, what type of revenue does it increase? Do existing customers come to happy hours?
No.
Okay. They may do, but
Maybe both, but new for sure.
yeah. So maybe we've got a strategy to increase the number of new customers that are out there. Yeah. Advertising could go into the new customer strategy. Reducing prices.
Cost.
It doesn't reduce your costs. Reducing prices.
To attract new clients also.
Yeah.
Okay, attracting new clients. Offers. Okay, could improve service quality. Could increase the amount of new clients coming in. A delivery service. Okay, quality.
But also cost.
Different type of clients.
Different types of, yeah. So there could be a strategy for increasing the geographical coverage. So increasing the places, the amount of distance you're able to cover with your product and service, thereby increasing new clients and getting more customers into the shop. Okay. So generally speaking, there's normally a clear link between the actions and the goals. These goals are owned by somebody. Yeah. The goals will be owned by a person within the organization, then generally speaking responsible for the overall goal of what they want to achieve. Every one particular goal is very possibly going to have a number of different activities that are associated with it. So they'll probably be taking responsibility for all of those as well. Yeah, maybe not, maybe somebody else will be as well. But these things will sometimes be allocated different responsibilities as well. There's going to be one person responsible for renovation. Yeah, the office manager will be involved in renovation. Yeah, administration departments, expanding the product portfolio. That'll be production, manufacturing, product development. Yeah, burning. That's family. Yeah, the family or friends of family. Happy hour, that's marketing. Yeah, but maybe also product development. You may need new products to help the advertising would be marketing. Reducing prices, that would be operations department, finance department. New offers, again, sales and marketing, delivery service, operations, back office, sales. Everybody would probably get involved in this one. Yeah? Okay? So, you have lots of ideas now, right? Do you have any money? No. Huh? You don't have, but we've had these great ideas and you don't have any money to pay for them. Yeah? And now we see the reality of the real world. Great ideas, but no budget. Yeah? Or there's always budget. Yeah? There's always budget for something. But how much is there and where does it go? And this is where it starts getting interesting. Which of these is going to win? Who's going to win the competition? Yeah? I think at some stage we tell a story of the German train example where the one person wins the budget discussion. Yeah? Is it the sales department? Is it human resources? Is it manufacturing? Who gets the budget? Yeah? You can't pay for everything, right? So there's a list of priority. 1, 3, 5, 1A. Yeah? So this is a very interesting question. There are two very important questions to ask here. Firstly, what is the priority of these projects within the organization? Secondly, is your product linked to one of the actions that has priority? Yeah? Can you see how this will change your selling strategy? Yeah? If you're selling a product that is linked to an action that's got no priority in the organization, then it should take less of your time than something which has got more priority. Yeah? Or it's a way of deciding where to put your energy and activity. Yeah? If you're selling something that has got high priority here, then it may be easier to sell something that has got less. Yeah? So these things, there's a priority list behind it. There's also a timeline behind it. Yeah? There's also a popularity contest. Some of these projects are more sexy than others. Some projects are so unsexy, yeah, that they're really, nobody wants to touch them anymore, but we're still involved with them, still selling to them. All of them cost money, yeah, and the amount of money that they cost and the focus that they get given will really be focused on this original strategy here. If it's in line, then may get budgeted sooner. If it's not in line, then it may get stopped. And we've just seen so many projects getting blocked and stopped. And this is one of the key criteria for doing so. Does it fit the company's key priorities, strategies, and where they want to go? The other thing that we can do with this list of actions is to start understanding who the people are in the organization who are responsible for all of these things. Yeah? So, but here comes the next realization. From all of these actions, our products are only involved here. Yeah? We've got product potential in these areas. We don't have anything here. So why do we need to try and understand these? Yeah? And this is now the balancing act of the amount of emphasis or energy that you put into sales. Yeah? I'm a lazy person. Bloody hell. You know, there's a lot of work here. Yeah? You want to understand this from your local bank? Well, good luck. 6 months? How long for one person to understand this from the National Bank? One person? 6 months if you're lucky. Yeah? 3 people? You can do a relatively good job on this over 2 or 3 months. But you still need to get good luck with relationship building and getting entry and getting the right people to speak to. Yeah? If you're speaking to the local pizzeria, yeah? If he likes you, you may find out all of this in one meeting. Yeah? It's very dependent on where you go. So the complexity of the organization that you're selling to has a big impact on the amount of emphasis and energy that you put into this whole piece of work. And if you're selling to a large organization, then you may say to yourself, okay, there is no point in doing this for any of the other departments apart from the one that I'm working with, and maybe the one next to them, or the one over there as well. Maybe I'll focus my attention here, and I will agree to say no to interest areas from other places because I know that it just takes me too much effort and work to follow them and go into them. Yeah. Another thing is, if you're a project manager working on a key account environment and you've had a customer for like a year, 2 years, 10 years, then you work within a particular ecosystem of people, yeah? And they don't like it necessarily if you jump out of that box, yeah? You become expert in their particular piece. You know everything about them. You know all of their business, you know all of their projects, yeah? And you know there's value to understanding what's going on outside, but you don't know exactly how to approach it and cross-sell or upsell into that organization. Very sexy words, very difficult in their application. So there are challenges there as well. And playing the ethical role of the salesperson with a system that is already paying you for projects, and finding out where to jump and where to expand and when not to. Okay, so this is the Talking Business overview. Yeah, and the reason we do it is to link these products to business needs and making sure we're selling our customers the right thing and making sure we can demonstrate and show that our products are there, not simply because of the products itself, but because they fit into a particular action and project plan, and those project plans are achieving particular goals. And at the end of the day, this is the difference. This knowledge is the difference that makes the difference in a competitive situation. RFPs, requests for proposal. The statistics say, still today, 10 years after all of the compliance and ethical trust panels began, or even longer, the statistics still say that 95% of all RFPs are won by the providers who have the best relationships to the customer. Not the cheapest, but the people with the best relationships. And the people with the best relationships normally have a pretty good idea of what's going on in the organization. And that's the way that they're able to write RFP and proposals and tender documentation that really fits the customer's needs and gives them exactly what they want. Also, of course, within the budget limitations that the end customer has.